doing all the stuff that we feel is important. So we're doing all that we can, and they've done a great job right from the start. So
What do you see from the film looking at last night?
some really good things, and then some things obviously that we have to do better. And so they're a team that's sitting on top of the East, and you have to play for 48 minutes against them, and we fell short.
You guys lost RJ during the game yesterday.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
he back with you today, or?
yeah. Still, feeling a little bit better than yesterday, but still not, great. But that's normally everyone goes through that this time of the year, so you just deal with it as best you can.
What did you see from Burks, and did you get what you thought you would get from him?
Yeah, and I thought number out. I love the way Julius played. I thought he played a terrific game all around, both ends of the floor. Thought Alec played really well. Quick gave us really good minutes. Derek gave us good minutes. We had a number of guys really, step up and play well.
You mentioned last night you didn't get to see really how the starters played together because RJ was out for most of the game,
Yeah.
not himself. When you get him back, does this lineup look like something maybe that resembles more what you like a defensive-minded group?
Well, it gives us size. And I think that's a big thing. It gives us more things that we can do defensively, and I think offensively, there's things that we can do in terms of pick and roll and dribble penetration, and you could add Julius into that mix, so you got four guys that are playmakers, and that can handle the ball and break it down off the dribble, run pick and roll. You can invert the pick and roll. There's a lot of things that you can do with it. So, and I like the way we were able to get the ball up the floor.
When you watch the film, what did you think of some of the calls late in the game?
Yeah, it's all part of the league. Sometimes calls go your way, sometimes they don't. So you just move on, get ready for Chicago.
Having four playmakers, like you said, in that lineup, and without having a natural point, I mean, is that sustainable to have those guys without a natural point guard for?
Well, I think you have to look at it, and I think that the way it is in the league today, in terms of defining what a point guard is, I think it's changed quite a bit. Like when you look at it, James Harden is Brooklyn's point guard. So it's not uncommon. It's just different today. Like Doncic is Dallas's point guard. So I think you want playmakers, and Julius handles the ball a lot. Derek handles the ball a lot. Alec handles the ball. RJ handles it in certain situations. So, and you like that versatility. And I think teams, have, and it certainly holds true for us too. We put a premium on that. So, there at one point you had all pass first guys, and now there's scoring point guards. There's power point guards. There's a lot of different definitions as to what a point guard is. And it's in some ways it's not. It's been there before. There's always been point forwards in the league, and you look at guys that have always been high assist guys. You can run offense with them. Jimmy Butler did that for me in Chicago. Joakim Noah did it. So if you got guys that can pass and make plays and are good decision makers, you can put the ball in their hands.
How long would you want to? I mean, when you go with this, you think? I mean, is it like you want to see what this looks like for 10 games, or is it kind of hard to say?
No, this is where we are. We've been there, so it's not like this is it just happened. We've played this lineup a lot, so we've got a good sample size.
Last night, you and Julius seemed very upset about the officiating. Is it safe to say you kind of cooled down?
Yeah, you just got to move on. That's the league. You can't work. You can't think about what happened yesterday. You got to think about what's coming. So that's where we are.
Even though you didn't get the win, it's good to see that you can put Fournier in that spot, and he can deliver. When the game is on the line.
Yeah, everyone. We have a lot of confidence in him. That's what he's here for. to shoot, and make plays, and we're confident that it'll knock them down.
But I didn't get a chance to ask you about this last night, but you guys didn't have that timeout at the end of the game to set up that final play, and you did have that challenge that was upheld for Brooklyn. What did you think about that whole situation?
Yeah, it's fine. You prepare for that. So we know you're going to be down to a certain amount of timeouts when you get down to the last 2 minutes. So you have to be prepared that if you don't have a timeout, this is what we're running. So that we've worked on that all year. So we know what we want to do. But that's part of the league.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.